And a pleasant good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Yolo High Wheelers Baseball via YouTube Live. From Colorado Springs and UC Health Park, this is Doug Greenwald. It's the visiting Yolo High Wheelers and the hometown Rocky Mountain Vibes. Well, so far, Rocky Mountain has taken 3 out of the first 5 games, back-to-back games in which Rocky Mountain has put on 9 runs against Yolo, 9-5 last night and 9-2 here on Friday night. So Yolo, the best they can do is salvage a split of these 6 games. And again, when you're on an extremely long road trip, which Yolo is right now, and you're playing an even number of games in a particular series, I think if you can settle for 500 in this case, you're okay. Obviously, the games in Oakland last week, that was a 3-game set. Oakland won 2 out of 3 there. So on this road trip thus far, the Yolo High Wheelers record through the first 8 games is at 3-5. Sun-filled day for baseball here in Colorado Springs. Gorgeous, gorgeous afternoon for baseball. A cloud nowhere to be found. Just a great day to come out and see some Pioneer League action. Pitching matchup this afternoon for the Yolo High Wheelers. It's the right-hander Brandon McPherson who gets the baseball. 3 wins, no losses, 4.74 ERA. For McPherson, it'll be his 11th appearance, all as a starter. Meanwhile, for the Rocky Mountain Vibes, the guy who was the losing pitcher here on Tuesday night, the first game of the series, Zach Ottinger, and he will do the honors today for the Vibes. Ottinger, a record of 1-5 and an 8.08 earned run average. Let's take a look at the Yolo lineup under manager Billy Horton. Yolo comes in at 32-31 overall and 9-8 in the second half. Braylon Skinner leads it off and plays center field. Batting second at shortstop, Braylon Marine. Braden Blackford hits third at first base. The cleanup man is the left fielder, Jose Gonzalez. Alejandro Figueiredo is the designated hitter, and he is slotted fifth. Hitting sixth in right field, Tanner Smith. The second baseman, Kirkland Banks, hits seventh. Travis Holt is at third base, batting eighth, and rounding out the lineup and doing the catching is Angel Mendoza. On the mound for the Yolo High Wheelers, again, the right-hander, Brandon McPherson. Again for Yolo and manager Billy Horton, it's Skinner, Marine, and Blackford. Gonzalez, Figueiredo, and Smith. Banks, Holt, Mendoza, and the righty McPherson on the mound. Now the anthem. The national anthem this afternoon. A look at the Rocky Mountain lineup under manager Les Lancaster. Rocky Mountain's record is 29-34 overall and 8-9 in the second half. Leading it off and playing in center field is Austin Davis. Hitting second and left field, Ernie Yake. Josh Day bats third, and he's at second base. Hitting cleanup and in right field, Steven Rivas. Dane Tofflin is the third baseman, hitting fifth. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, the former High Wheeler, Mason Minzy. Batting seventh, his first professional opportunity to catch a game, and that is Curtis Byrne. Hitting eighth at first base, Carter Mize, and Devin Lopez is the shortstop, hitting ninth with the right-hander, Zach Ottinger, on the mound. Again, for the Rocky Mountain Vibes and manager Les Lancaster, It's Davis, Yake, and Josh Day, Rivas, Tofflin, and Minzy, Byrne, Mize, Lopez, and the right-hander Oettinger on the mound, the starting lineups here this afternoon. So one more game in this series, and then as it turns out, we thought that we were going to leave after the game today to go up to Fort Collins. That is not the case. We found out late last night that because of a hotel issue there for today that the Highwheelers will have to stay one more night here, and then they'll make the trip up